It's gonna be EPX, right? So if EPX will allow Oriana, I think they're gonna be getting it for themselves. Oh, I think Oriana is gonna be very good pick right here. Let's see if it's gonna be banned.
This time though, it is gonna be EPX on the blue side. So with Empress Phoenix on blue side having first pick, what do you think? Is it gonna be um is it gonna be a big deal for them considering the banning, considering the draft, or is it much better for INC? Because considering INC being first pick earlier, there were a lot of options for them to pick up, but they went with
True.
an Ari. They could have gone with an Olaf. They could have gone with an Akali. They did not.
Evelyn. We get on Evelyn bad, so I think EPX is trying their best to keep the Oriana alive. So I think they're gonna go for an Oriana. Akali right here. Akali earlier was too confident. That's them just playing around because they were on the lead. I think they're gonna go for an Akali again this game at EPX. Could be wrong, but yeah, I think I'm gonna see an Oriana Akali here for them. On the red side, naman, not really confident with the picks that they had earlier in the fight. They wanted to go for
Check, Satu, check, check.
type of engage, but it's gonna be very hard to set that up in this game because this game is very fast. So yeah, I think they're gonna change their plans this time. There it is. They're not gonna allow the Oriana again, but this opens up the what do you call this, the Kali still for EPX, which was one of their strong picks earlier. So I think we're gonna see an Akali here again for EPX for their first pick.
But that's the thing though. You pick up an Akali, that opens up Olaf. That opens up an Alistar. That opens up so many other picks that could be
True.
first pick worthy. I mean, we have yet to see a Lee Sin from any of these teams. So we might actually go for a really nice first pick Akali or Olaf heading into this game. Considering the bans right now, Lulu, Oriana, Evelyn, and then what was the last ban?
So now I'm in Evelyn, and then the last ban is
I got confused because I
Yeah,
saw
me too.
Lulu, Oriana, Evelyn,
Lulu. Yeah, dalawang
so,
Lulu.
So dalawang Lulu. Can't remember what the last ban was, but I'm pretty sure it was gonna be scary. I think it was an Oriana. Oriana, Aurelion Sol, Lulu, Evelyn. There we go.
There you go.
Four of them, two mid laners. You have an Evelyn that needs to be getting taken out. There we go. Auroran corrects is there. Thank you very much, Auroran. Now we have the bans well in place. Let's actually see what they're gonna be first picking here. This is now a very big deal. They're gonna go for a Kaisa. This opens up Akali and Olaf for the side of INC. The question
but this-
now is if they're gonna take it.
It's gonna be the Kaisa first pick right here for EPX. They don't want a Kaisa going to the other side. It's basically Kaisa won the game for them earlier, man. I think EPX knew that able to really respond on their Kaisa pick, and that's basically an insurance right there. And they're gonna go for Kaisa again and try if ever may answer na dito ang INC. But man, INC is still gonna go for the Varus right here. Varus starting to get into the meta with the buff of Varus, but I still can't see the meta for Varus right now. So I guess the Kaisa is still very good right here. It's gonna be paired up with Alistar, so they can go aggressive with this Kaisa right here. So this is gonna be interesting. Corki again on their side. So almost same picks right here for them.
Yeah, but this time though, they're gonna be going with the Darius on the side of INC. Knowing that Katkas is on a Darius, this is not gonna be as mobile compared to the Fiora. So that Fiora is not gonna be present in those big fights, unlike game number one. But this enables a lot more for the side of IC. Why? Because they have that Malphite again coming in from Rain. With the
True.
support Malphite setting up for big ults, Darius could come in, clean house, while Kanashimi on this Wukong just goes ham. When Kanashimi comes in, Cyclone up, Malphite in, Darius with the one, and then the guillotine strike, it is gonna be devastating. But that is gonna be all on paper. They're gonna need to really run it down and make sure they execute perfectly. For the side of EPX though, it's a straightforward draft. You have a Shyvana diving in, you have Alistar zoning in and out, you just need these two ADCs to and go for that split push. Overall, looking good for both these teams. The question is how they're going to execute it. Yorick, what do you think about the draft?
Yeah, Akali this time goes to INC, so they are gonna be getting the Akali. It's gonna be an exchange. It's EPX for Fiora this time, and we saw a very good matchup between Akali and Fiora in game number one. It's gonna be a switch off situation right here. It's gonna be INC who gets the Akali this time, so this is gonna be interesting. But man, yeah, on paper, in theory, that's the idea for the Wombo combo here on INC side. But the big question again is, are they gonna be able to deliver this time? In game number one, during the first Dragon Take, Amumu went in what do you call this? Did not hit the ultimate. It was a very big whiff for them, and they lost the fight because of that. And it was downhill from that point on for their team. So yeah, so the question is, can they hit it? Hopefully they can. I think they know their mistakes in game number one. They won't be doing that again. In game number two, as we are warping already into the Wild Rift, man, who is your pick for this lineup? For the teams, basing on the team comps.
I feel because I'll be honest. I don't
Yeah.
like Malphite as a support. I feel
Right.
like it loses a lot of potential compared to how you could use it in the Baron lane.
True.
There are a lot of ways to utilize the Malphite, but as a support, the best thing you can do as Malphite is support the mount and steal the game. Other than that, you need to wait for the big five. So there's no early game potential. There's a lot of passiveness coming in from that laning phase because
True.
there's no way for this Malphite to initiate clearly. So
True.
that's gonna be a thing. But now going in with INC's setup here, they're gonna moving top. They're gonna move in top side, counter that lane swap. Pretty smart coming in from them.
All right.
So I still feel like this is a 2-0 for EPX though. I mean, considering how they performed in game number one,
True.
they need to play a lot smarter for game two to actually make sure that EPX gets taken out here because this time they have better tools.
True, man. True, man. Yeah, good spot on the lane swaps right here. Kaisa is gonna be alone at the top, but man, yeah, you're right, man. The Malphite support, I don't really think it's gonna be paying them dividends a lot. One of the best roles on the game is the support, and the purpose for that support is really help sustain your ADR. And Malphite doesn't have any sustained skills right here aside from poking the enemy, right? So that's gonna be a very big minus as support. But correct me right here, EPX. I think so far so good for INC right here. The Alistar is not there in the lane to help the Kaisa, so they're able to stop this Kaisa right here. So good job so far so good for INC.
Yep, and this is gonna stop a lot of the rotations coming in from the Alistar. Because that Alistar is leaving the Kaisa alone
True.
and the lane swap was negated, that means Malphite and Varus can push the issue. It's gonna
Yun
lock this
nonton
Alistar
female
down in
class
that
dari
lane,
Ranmen,
stop that
teman-teman kita
rotation,
yang
and then
cewek.
make sure that it gets more even going into the first weapon fight. Why? Because the Kaisa is gonna have a
Lu
hard
kalau
time
ngomong
winning,
gitu
and they
harus
want to make sure
prepare
this Kaisa
kata-katanya
gets
dulu
in.
bangsat.
Yes, true. The purpose of Kaisa going up the top is really to go against a melee champion. But red team
Yun
spotting
nonton
that
Ranmen female class
they are
teman-teman
not
kita
going to be
yang
allowing
ladies
the Kaisa
live
get an
turnamen
easy farm.
di
So Varus
Facebook
is at
tapi
the
gua
top,
live di
stopping the
YouTube.
Kaisa
Cek
farm right there. So that's very good
apa
for the red
di
team so
YouTube.
far, include Yakuzi.
Kita live
He's going to
bareng.
start here in the Wukong entry, but that is not going to hit. And Ali is out of there. See you later, Wukong.
Flash out coming in. So they know now that Aoi on this Fiora does not have that flash.
Right.
So if they go for another one, force the issue. Yes, there are ways for a Fiora to get out, but without a flash, it could be big for that pick off 3 minutes before the trade. So,
Right, so-
we're gonna be watching for that 3 minute mark where big ults are gonna be showing up, ways for them to throw out those skills before a Drake can happen. It's all about how they're gonna be executing. And so far so good for both these teams. It's looking more even compared to game number one.
True. And you notice Corky dropping a ward right there for the Raptor, just right beside Wukong. That is going to give them information that the Wukong is up here. And with Wukong up there, Fiora will feel safer this time. And then if ever they don't have any idea where the Wukong is, Fiora will just play safe until the flash is already available right here. Shyvana is a pretty slow jungler. So Shyvana will have to go to level 5 before she starts to go online. She's already level 5, but right now she's not doing pressure at all on other lanes. But so far, it's been a pretty even laning phase for both teams. So yeah, one of the role of the jungler is really is the equalizer. Diba? If one lane is losing, the jungler can help and put that champion right there, whichever lane that is in the advantage. But so far, it's doing well for all of them. So there's really no need for Shyvana to go aggressive as of the moment. Though I do recommend Shyvana go aggressive. The name of the game is really be the aggressor in this game, so you have a better chance of winning. And Shyvana's just playing safe right now. And yeah, the first Drake of the game is gonna be spawning the first second. Shyvana will need this. Blue team will need this. So I guess this is gonna be a battle right here, man.
I love the timing coming in from both these teams. They know that that Drake is gonna be spawning, so now they're already set. As the Kaisa and the Alistar moved there, it was the same case for the Varus and the Malphite. Now we're seeing a ward game coming in from INC and EPX. Another interesting thing to actually look at here is that the Varus was given a red buff going into this fight. There might be a fight breaking out bot side though. Their Varus was given a red buff going into this fight. There might be a fight breaking out bot side though. They're gonna be able to catch out too, but the question is, the Shyvana uses an ult as well. They know that there are no ults on the side of EPX, and that Malphite ult is gone. But they can potentially go for this. The Akali can cut it from the side. This is gonna be the zone out from Gora, but it's gonna get absolutely destroyed. Here comes another one. Shyvana's gonna go down. The Corki's gonna try to free hit, but that's already 3 dead for the side of EPX. They're gonna take another one. That is a big Pantera going up, and with all things said and done, a 2 for 4, they are gonna take it. And now INC, they're gonna take this first straight of the game.
And
Wow.
that Alistair, man, being first blood by Red Team. Red Team was hungry this time. Include Yakuzi says that it is gonna be a big fat cow for dinner. They took that Alistair down right away. When in fact Alistair is the tank, but Alistair got the race right there. It was downhill for them from that point on. It was trouble for the blue side. They weren't able to get the dragon, which is very important for Shyvana. Plus they lost the fight. That is include Yakuzi going on top, takes the fight and takes the lead. They're now up 2K right here.
Here's the thing though. The reason why that turned out the way it was because of Malphite. Rain played it smart, used the ult to initiate, forcing ults from the side of EPX. Now they knew that there was no big ult from that Alistar. Unbreakable ult being gone means it's gonna be a squishy mad cow. At the same
True.
time, the Shyvana ult was used, not being able to take anyone out, and since it's the first Drake, there are no passes on the Shyvana just yet. They could find a way and trade and fight back. With that flame breath not connecting, the damage was insignificant coming in, but here comes the ult onto the Alistar. Alistar gonna pop up, that's a 4-man ult, but now it's not gonna be enough. That is a 4-man with a lot of damage. They're gonna take out the Alistar, and they are gonna be going for this Rift Herald. The question is, who's gonna contest it? Can they actually contest this considering the Shyvana and the Corki along with the Kaisa being ready? There is no Fiora around. They might just not, but the ult for the Shyvana is gonna be ready. Is this gonna be a diamond? Yes, it is. There goes the pop. There goes the steal. They're gonna take it. And now the damage coming in from EPX. They're gonna take one. Can they take the Darius? Is it gonna be enough? Yes, they will. The Wukong is already dead. Make that one more. EPX. They answer back like it's absolutely nothing. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a game.
Just,
Wow.
just when you thought that Empress Phoenix is already out of this game, man, they come back and take a fight with them. With them, the Rift Herald with the steal, man. Ang ganda ng pass of the Shyvana there. I would say Shyvana was the hero of that fight. What a fight, man. We have a game right here. They are now on top. Empress Phoenix will go up 1K gold lead, 6-6 on the scoreboard. First third of the game, mid third goes down, and that gives them the lead.
Look at that swing. That was a huge swing. It went from even to a lead in terms of gold for the side of EPX because of that mid lane tower. They're one tower ahead right now. A big team fight breaking out means it's going to be really key for them to take another battle. But the question of this point of the game right now is, how are they going to utilize that hero? What do you think, Joey?
Right. I think they're gonna use the Herald for the next Drake. They already blue team already had the first turret right here. They don't really have to get the first another turret as of the moment. So the important part right here, before hold that thought, Wukong goes down at the bottom. What a fight right here by the blue team, and there are four champions right there. They're not done. They are going to be pushing one third down. Akali's going to be here. He's the ultimate on the dragon. Akali chasing like dragon food right here. And it's Akali taken down by the Corky, gun down and missile down, and they can go for this push right here. They can even summon the Rift Herald right here. This is disaster for blue red team, and they have no choice but to get back home. Oh, Fiora is canceling everyone's TP right now. Good job by the Fiora right there. And that is going to be it for that fight. What a fight. Dragon is going to be spawning next 21 seconds. Let's see what the setup is. I think they're going to be using the Rift Herald this time. What a fight, man.
Oh god. Oh, with that play. Stopping some recalls coming in, but might have been enough more they can chew. Nope. The barrier was popped to Cactus. They know that the barrier is not going to be around. But with the Drake spawning, these two barrel leaders, they have been very, very significant in all of these games so far.
True.
If Cactus joins a team fight with a Drake, that's gonna be a big deal for the side of ISC. If the Fiora continues split pushing, it's gonna be a big deal for the side of VPX. So
Right.
now the question is how they're gonna be using these barrel leaders going into the second Drake of the game. So far so good for the side of VPX. They have control over the pit. They're already gonna be starting this out. We have the Wukong, the Malphite, and the Varus slowly hovering here.
5v4.
It's gonna be a zone outcome and then from the Alizar. Unbreakable was gonna be already popped. But here comes the cutter from the side. The Darius gonna try to free hit. That's a cleave. That's a dive. The Darius is slowly falling. But they're not gonna take the dragon, or are they? That's gonna be one. That's gonna be two dead for the side of EPX. But they're answering back. They're gonna take out Macaroon. They're gonna take out the Wukong and the Malphite as well. Darius is running for the high hills. It's not gonna be enough. But that is, oh my god, who got the Drake Leoric? I did not see.
Hindi ko rin nakita who took the Drake, man. But yeah, what a fight right there. Yeah, good entrance by the Dragon right there, grouping everyone up. Man, that was 5v4 to start the fight. I thought EPX was at a bad position, but when Fiora went in for the TP, it was all even and Corky with the free hits, man. That made the difference here in the fight. Hold that thought. Fiora is going to be in trouble right here. Will try to parry away, but man, Fiora goes down, and that is another kill on the red team. Kaisa is going to be out of there already. So push will fail. But yeah, not really sure. I can see who took the dragon. Chat, sino nakakuha ng dragon? Let us know. We were so focused on the fight. What a chaotic fight right there. Just a party for both teams. So everyone's having a party in the river, man.
Yep. There's no way for us to know who took the dragon right now. Sorry, boys. Can't see it on screen just yet. But yeah, we're gonna find out later. Don't you guys worry. So far, it is Empress Phoenix with a 2-tower advantage. Include Yakuzi. They are down by 2 kills. And at the same time, they're down by roughly 3,000 gold. So, considering the situation right now, Leoric, how did they come back from this? Is it an even game still, or what's going on?
A 3k gold lead here on the blue side. At this point of the game, 12 minutes in, it's not really that much, so it's still anybody's game right here. And we already include Yakuzi on the early part of this game. They can own this game, and they still have that chance right here. As long as this Malphite can initiate properly, but hold that thought. There's going to be a clash right here. But it's going to be Alistar. Good pulverized right there. It's 2 champions. Red team is on evasive maneuver right here. Alistar is going to be stunned by the... Sino ang really stunned nun? And Alistar is... They're already out of there. Red team is out. No deaths on both sides. But Alistar still has the ultimate right here. So blue team has to be careful. Right? Ang ganda ng pasok ni Alistar, but just the follow-up is not enough for the blue team just as yet. They're still not that heavy hitters as of the moment. They're still working on their third core item. That's the reason why. So let's see what is going to be the situation. Let's see what this situation is going to be.
Man, it was not enough, Leoric. No one followed up. I'm disappointed.
Ito, let's see this time. It's going to be Malphite's turn, but Malphite's going to be knocked up.
They're gonna actually kill them all. They hit everyone. The Malphite was beautiful. They're gonna take 1 and 2 and 3. Can they go for this? The stasis is already popped. INC are fighting for it, and now the Corky's all alone. The Corky is outplaying though. Oh my god! Look at the Corky go. That's a team win, ladies and gentlemen. Akane shoulders are big, and they're gonna destroy them left, right, center. That was a haymaker from the Corky, and now with the wipe coming in, 5k gold lead. death timers all around for INC, Leoric. What a play.
What a
Wow.
wipeout right there, man. Right, well, hats off to Akane, man, and to Corky making us liars, man. We thought that was going to be a fight for the red team to take. Malphite got a very good ultimate right there, but Corky just saying, what were you saying, Isaac? Watch this and hold my beer. And Corky went off on fire, man. Corky, what a play, what a play. Definitely for the highlight reel.
For sure, like Corky, it was like, let's just happen mo. Almost come in. No, 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 they're trapped in here with me. Oh my god, that Corky was a monster. But
Yes,
yeah,
man.
going into this game, we have the Drake alive, we have the Baron alive as well. INC are fighting for position into this third Drake of the game. I'm not sure if it's two Drakes for both these teams, but based on what I'm seeing here, yeah,
Drake
that might be the case. Oh,
down. Who
That's gonna be a
stole it?
steal coming in from the Wukong. That's a big knockup from the Malphite as well. But here comes the answer back. They're gonna keep going for the fight. They're gonna be able to take out the Shyvana. But now on the side of INC, no one's fallen just yet. They're gonna take out the Alistar now. With Dora being gone, that is the front line. But here comes the Corky and the guys saying
Okay.
again. They're trying run away from the helicopter. They say they have taken one out. But all things considered, with 4 dead on the side of EPX,
Boom.
it's Corky against the world. It's a legendary streak. That is the Akali going down. And now, Akane, flexing them guns. They're like, let's go, boys. Let's go, girls. Everyone watching right now, check out this Corky. And that is what Akane is doing. Leoric, Baron is up. What's going to happen next?
Well, Kali not respecting the Corky right here. Corky ka pala ha. Mayroon kang spotlight and let me take that from you, but immediately regrets her decision. Akali goes down. But man, what was that fight from Red Team? And they are going for the Alistar instead of the backlines. That is basically the story of the fights here and there. The backlines are very free to hit them. The Kaisa, the Corky free hitting them. And they're focusing on the Alistar instead. And that is costing them a lot, even the fights for them. And now it is 18 to 16 on the scoreboard. 3K, just a 3K gold lead on the blue side. Medyo nanalo naman ang red team there with the steal and the kills right there. Basically, that last fight, it was Corky getting the spotlight with the kill on the Akali, but it was Red Team who won that fight, and they even stole the dragon after that. But we hold that thought. It's gonna be 1v1 right here. It's the action again. Darius is gonna go with this Fiora. Fiora is alone right here. Will have to back away, and she is out of there. Shyvana and the rest of the blue team, Empress Phoenix, they know that so many champions that are there at the bottom. They are gonna go for the Baron take right under the noses of the blue team. I mean, of the red team right here. Baron very low. It's gonna be a very, very easy Baron for them. What a wise move right there. Fiora creating space for the blue team, and Empress Phoenix have the Baron in their hands. And let's see what the setup is at this point. 3K gold lead onto the blue side.
Oh my god. That was a play. That was a play. If you think about it, okay, Fiora overcommitted. That was an early ult coming in from the Darius. But then the response time coming in from INC thought that, okay, maybe we need to help out and get rid of this Fiora because the Fiora already overcommitted. But then in hindsight, it was a smart play coming in from EPX because with that overcommitment, they knew that INC would be joining in for the response. That opened up the Baron completely, and they just took one out of INC's soldiers. With
Fight at the
middle
bottom
lane being
again.
destroyed, that is going to be a big deal. And now they have full control of this map once they control the wave top side. There is a fight bot side though. This is the 1v1 we're looking at. Macaron against Aoi. This is a Fiora against an Akali. Here comes the dive. Here comes the riposte. It's not going to be enough though. And they are just trading left, right, and center. But with all things considered, man, Baron buff on the side of EPX.
Yes, but man, they're doing it again. EPX is not really gonna capitalize on this Baron buff. I think they still have around half the timer left right here, but I think they're gonna be setting up for the dragon. It's gonna be an Elder Drake, Infernal Drake. So I understand the TPs now, and they're already setting up for the dragon. So I think there's gonna be a very big clash right here. I think this is gonna be the last stand right here. This next biggest objective right here, and there's a possible big fight right here, man. This is Elder Drake, Infernal Elder Infernal Drake, the buff is gonna be doubled at this point, and at the late game, this buff is gonna be something. Whoever gets this, man, I think will win the game. So let's go. Here's gonna be a start right here. Alistar's gonna be zoning everyone away. Shroud by the Akali right there to set up, but mind you, Shroud is no longer available right here. Good positioning right here by Akane. Akane will let Alistar do the soaking of the damage and just clean up later on. There is not gonna be an initiation just yet. Both teams are trying to feel everyone out. Dragon is being started by the red team right here. Man, I'm out of breath, man. You take over, man.
Alright, going back
Here we
in.
go.
Here comes the fight breaking out. The response is already there. The hook from the Darius. Here comes the Shabana. Here comes the ult. They're diving in. And Pato again. Wow, he's at face. Oh my
Kaisa.
god. Anak ng tokwa, guys. Yung passing nyo. Wow, he's ending the game. And again with the emojis. Kaisa takes this game and Empress go 2-0.
Another backdoor game, man. Just when we thought the action is gonna be here, man, ang galing ng mga distractions ng ano dito, Empress Phoenix, man. Empress Phoenix winning game number 2 and takes this series. Mind you, this is a best of 3 and already include Yakuzi is out of this tournament. Good job, Empress Phoenix. But again, that Kaisa play, again, it's a replay of game number 1. Just when we thought the action is going to be here, Kaisa saw an opening onto the Nexus and went for it and went for the win. Sabi nila, hindi na namin patatagalin to tulad ng ginawa namin ng game 1. Here's an opening. We are going to be taking it. 2 takes po yun. Una, Baron buff. They got the Baron buff. Very, very sneaky move right there. They found an opening, they went for it, and they found another opening on the Nexus, and Kaisa went for it, distracting everyone. And ang plano pa lang dito ng blue team on that last fight, they just want to make sure no one will TP, and that was it for them. Very, very good game plan at the later part of the game. Gives them the win, and include Yakuzi takes the L.
Uh, dang. Wow, York. You know, you saw that Corky? 15 and 1. Like it's absolutely nothing. That was
Right,
some
man.
beautiful play from Akane. Empress Phoenix taking the series 2-0. It was a nice showing coming in from Include Yakuza. Not going to be enough to take out Empress Phoenix, though, so hopefully we're going to be seeing more of Include Yakuza in the future. But for now, again, you know, that play, Kaisa ends the game twice in a row while they were being distracted. The emojis are there. It was a thing of beauty. But
Right,
for
man.
now, you know, that's gonna be the series, boys and girls. New York and I will be back soon. Don't go anywhere. We will be back after this short break.
All right, just to inform everyone, the next fight is gonna start at 2:30, so everyone is gonna have a break. I know you guys spent so much energy with that action-packed game. So yeah, we're gonna have a break. Isaac, Cass, and I will be back at 2:30. I'm not sure if it is gonna be us, but the next round is gonna start 2:30. So see you again. And this is your PH. Man, Isaac, peace.
Let's
See
go.
you.
Take it out. Bye.
What a fight, man. Galing na na. I think they can't hear us. So, see you later, man. Break muna ako. Let me just double check the schedule. It's gonna be me and John Park pala. So yeah, I'm gonna be back. See you later, man.
Hai, aku Else, jungler dari Lunar SD. Hai, aku Sina sebagai jungler dari tim Asteros. สวัสดีค่ะ ชื่อนี้ค่ะ ตำแหน่งบาร์โลเมนจากทีม Space Gamer Chinese ค่ะ
Status ay
Hi! Kamusta kayo dyan? Ako po si Kaysaya, ang team manager ng One Snap Fan Hotel from the Philippines.
The best about Kabadin is the feeling of winning with other players. To share this actually, it's a good start because female players are so underrated, and I bet female sport can grow so much more in the future. If I will become a champion in Madrid, I will be a brilliant singer. So listen what they got. He's capable of creating and destroying stars in just one flick of his wrist. Therefore, I see myself as a god of my own ways, god of my own path. A champion I would like to see in Madrid will be Bryce. Bryce will make them turn everything into a simple stroke into a winning game.
Every single belief is its own struggle, so there's no getting over the problem. And usually so joke in it through the situation. So basically, everyone on the team has tried other mobile games, and since this war always came to the market, we kinda interested in it. Because it was legit something see, I'm excited to play more.
I expect to see a big tournament that have many teams from different countries are attending. That could be fun. Yes, I think so. I'm very excited to meet them in a tournament.
I guess in the competitive scene, yes. Especially in the open leagues because we don't actually see much of women competing in open leagues, in open tournaments. Mostly it's the men, like there's a team. Usually talaga they will be built as full 5 men. We rarely would see that a team will be composed of mixed gender, like at least there will be one or two female members. And I think that's the reason why separate female leagues or tournaments came up. I think it can all start. Actually, it will start on both sides, both the side of the female players themselves and the teams. The organizers and the they're not imposing rules such as okay, bawal babae, girls are not allowed in this tournament in our open leagues. They do not impose those kind of rules. So I think the effort must be done from both sides of the players as well as the team owners. Alright? So why the players? Why the female players? Because we have to gain confidence in joining, going for tryout sa mga teams na nagpapa-tryout. So basically, we just have to keep on trying. We have to show ourselves in rankings if we really want to go for it. You know, if we really want to prove ourselves. And sa side naman ng mga team owners, because of course they're not building the team. So are they actually creating a team that is composed of mixed gender? So yeah, I think at least those are the first few steps.
Dukung kami hasta lulus kejuaraan female class ng 7 malam. Sampai jumpa.
Important moments are darating ng mga sa pagkakat. Dugong kami di Ranmen March Maret 2020
แล้วก็ฝากติดตามพวกเราได้ในการแข่งขันราเมนฟีเมนแคลสที่ จะมีขึ้นในวันที่ 7 มีนาคมนี้ด้วยนะคะ แล้วเจอกันนะคะ บ๊ายบาย
Fighting, fighting women of esports.
I wait. Oh, baby, cause I know I was the cause. Every time I close my eyes, I see your face. I'm longing for your kisses and your sweet embrace. Now saying anytime that you need your space. And you don't know if things will ever be the same. I will wait for you. And I'll do anything that you want me to. Just let me into your heart. Let me into your heart. Just let me into your heart. Let me into your
Ini kan, ini cewek lo sih.
Just let me into your heart.
Udah cewek gue dah.
Let me into your heart.
Ini kan, Olivia. Ih, ini Olivia. Cinta support. Very support sini.
Just let me into your heart.
Gila anak ini cantik banget kok.
Just let me into your heart. Let me into your
Gila nih,
heart.
anak ini cantik banget.
Just let
Aoi.
me into your heart. Let me into your heart.
Kakinya gede nih pas ini. Aku kok live streaming ya? oh.
I wait. Oh, baby, 'cause I know I was the cause. Every time I close my eyes, I see your face. I'm longing for your kisses and your sweet embrace. Not saying anytime that you need your space. And you don't know if things will ever be the same. We'll wait.
Nakapansin ka ba?
And I'll do anything that you want me to. Just let me into your heart. Let me into your heart. Just let me into your heart. Let me into your
Inside lane, missing exits, glued to the pavement. Between the lines, I keep my gaze straight ahead as the last stop flies by. No more waiting for the gun to fire. No more walking through revolving doors. I've gone around once. I don't need to go around anymore. It's time to break away. Forget you're so okay. Stop dwelling on empty words. Stop stalling in the doorway. Cancel cruise control. Switching the manual. Don't you wanna feel right again? Don't you wanna feel whole? Don't you wanna
Oke, kita kembali menonton pertandingan Y3
Ano
Female.
ba to? Sorpresa. Surprise! We're back, man! Alright, once again, my name is New York PH and I'm joined by Isaac Cass right here. It's already 2:25, 5 more minutes, so we're going to start our second match of the game. I was just writing down the next teams that is going to be going to battle for us. It is going to be Elvo, right? Elvo or Oleanders. These girls, man, they find so hard names.
Snap them This is gonna be real nice. What do you think about this matchup, York?
I've seen Femme Fatale fight already, and they are not a joke, man. They are serious. Last tournament that I covered was the female tournament, and yeah, they were the champions. And we're gonna be seeing a championship caliber fight in the next few minutes. Right, man. How about you? Nakita mo na ba to sila?
You know, from 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 my perspective, it's ano yan eh, that's Madame Kaysaya. That's
Right. So,
she's she's a big deal. Helped me a lot. I'm pretty sure she knows what she's doing when it comes to the teams. Teams have become amazing with her setup coming in. So it's looking like a really nice matchup. Elbow against one step can be a really good match. It all depends again on the drafting. So Yark, what do you think about the potential drafts here? Are there going to be any crucial bans?
Oriana. I think last tournament that I attended, Oriana lagi ang ban sa atin, but I could be wrong this time. There could be another meta for high level gaming for female. So let's see what the bans are gonna be. Is everything okay? I'm not sure kasi biglaan eh. I wasn't able to set up properly. So I think everything's okay.
Yeah, everything's pretty good. We're already in the batting phase here, so we're just gonna wait to see what they're gonna be batting now. There's still time for them to actually set up first. Until everyone makes it into the respective models, then that's where we start. But so far so good. No bans just yet. That's why I'm gonna ask you the question again. Aside from Mariana, are there any crucial junglers that we need to actually worry about when it comes to battle?
Junglers, no. Maybe the Olaf could be a jungler, but right now, Olaf is those one of the champions na really is very easy to carry and can be very strong if you carry him properly. So yeah, Akali Oriana, Olaf. I think those three are the strongest right now and highest ban rates across the map. So I think those are the three uh, champs that are going to be banned. I don't know if other teams will have strategies in here in the banning phase. You know that the battle already starts in the banning phase. So maybe they're gonna fire off some bans off the bat, unconventional, so that they can open up some champions for them. Let's see, right? One is very strong with their Akali, so that's something you should be you should always take in account for, diba? Ito yung team natin sa Elvo Esports. Meet the teams and sila Stephanie, Melly, in, right? Sandy, Olivia, and Shinta. They asked for the 10 minutes na allowance sa kanila. Most probably they're checking out something. But on the opposite side, I dyan po si One Snap Esports Femme Fatale. They were the champions in the last female tournament that happened here in the country. That was under AEG, and they got the champion. We have Ted as the support, Bambi as the support. Also, we have Rogue as mid lane, and then Kaisaya as the team captain as a jungler. Jonas or John Easy, Baron laner. Dodo is the ADC, and Fofi as the ADC also. And they have 1, 3, 7 in the team. So ang daming na reserve. So that's very good. You know some of them?
Very interested in how this is going to play out. I mean, we've seen spectacular play,
Right.
We know what to expect from the talented esports women of our community right now.
True.
So considering these two, Elbow seems like it's gonna be very very scary going up against them. At the same time, one step from Patel, this is another team that's gonna be really scary to go up against. Now both of them going up against each other, the viewers are gonna win this one. So it's all about how they're gonna be playing the game. But at the end of the day, you guys gotta give props. People watching right now, it is all females for this tournament, and all these female players, there are a big number of them who are better than me.
Sure.
You can already expect that. Okay, these players know what they need to do. I feel like I'm gonna be watching Elvo a lot more because I've seen one of their players in the past. I can't remember which, but I know that it's really scary going up against one of their players.
Tim
If
caster
that's
niya
the
ini
one
nih
of them,
Provo nih.
can you imagine how it would be against all five of them?
True. But man, interesting fact right here is that this tournament is just not it's not just for Filipino teams. This is open, and proof of that is Elvo. Elvo is an Indonesian team right here, and we're only starting with the band. So I really want to see how the Filipino teams pair up with the international teams right now, especially in the women division. So this is going to be very, very interesting. We have the second band, which is going to be Darius, Misfortune, and Darius. Oh, Darius is going to be banned. I don't think that's a very big ban, but I think it's a strategy for them to open up some champions for them. But one SC is going to be the first pick right here. Let's see what the strategy, how they will be completing the strategy. Here it is. Oriana is going to be banned also by one SC. They don't want to see the Oriana and they don't want to pick it first. I think they're going to go for someone talaga for their core in their lineup.
So far, it's 100% ban rate for Oriana.
Yeah, so
Banned in the
yeah.
previous series twice.
I told you, man.
We're gonna see it banned again. Oriana's a threat considering Leandri was nerfed,
Right.
right? So that nerf should have a significant impact against on champions like Aurelion Sol, like Oriana. So we already know that Oriana still a threat. Yes, Oriana's been nerfed. Yes, Oriana's been given a hard time so far, even with the Leandri nerf. But still, teams are scared of what an Oriana can do. The shockwave, the zoning, the fast wave clear, potential rotation, shielding. It's an all-around utility and damage dealer at the same time, which makes Oriana so scary. So we understand that. But at the same time, Elbow here, gonna be taking out the Darius and the Zen. What do you think about that?
Yeah, they're taking away melee champions. I don't really know what the plan is. I can't see the plan for that. I think they're just opening up the other champions for them. So if they take Olaf, they still have openings for them. But man, Oriana, Mike, you mentioned Oriana about the strength of Oriana, but with Liandres, it's something to think about. But also, mind you, that the Liandres nerf not only affected Oriana, so it's even across the board. So it really is not that much of a factor when we talk about the Liandres nerf. Unless you go for a different mid champion who doesn't really need Liandres or go for Akali maybe in the mid. So yeah, that could be a factor. But everyone is affected by Liandres. The Liandre
That's
nerf.
the good thing about the Leandris. You see, the Leandris being nerfed essentially means that it opens up more viability when it comes to different champions in the mid lane. Because back then,
Right.
it was all about the Leandri. Whoever got Leandri first is going to be really good at the team fights, and everyone wants these champions that can use Leandri well. Now,
Right.
on the other side of the board here, with the nerf coming in, reducing the AP on Leandri means that the
Sure.
spike power that Leandri is not going to be big enough compared to how it was before. So knowing that, it opens up so many different picks we could potentially see. Maybe we see the proto build Death Gun Annie from the Vietnam meta. Maybe we actually see more Zed in the middle. Maybe we see an Akali. Who knows? There are lots of ways for the Oleanders and different fatales to actually pull up strats here. Based on what we're seeing, Wins now are going to take it to the Messiah, which is buff hard as well. Bomb and Jinx going to be hard this side.
Yes,
What
well,
do you think about the pick so far?
yeah, I expected the Kali to come out, and it is the priority pick for one SE. So I think Elvo is gonna take note of this in the next game. But let's see what how Akali is gonna be running here in this game, and is she gonna be able to take the respect of Elvo? By the way, guys, we are casting all in English because again, Elvo, what's the complete name? Elvo Oleanders are from Indonesia, and right now their fans are already watching. If you see on the if you see on the comments, it's already multilingual. Indonesian fans are watching already. So good afternoon to you guys, everyone here. This is what the purpose of Wild Rift. This is our purpose of gaming is to unite countries. Diba? Indonesia, welcome. And here we go. Completed na ang picks natin. Sorry, in Tagalog pa yun. Our picks are completed. So we have Akali, Alistar, Saya, Shivana, and Camille picks right here. Wow, I love this pick from One Snap Esports. But on the opposite side, we have Brom, Jinx, Olaf was made available because of the bans, and Garen and Aurelion Sol. Go man, what do you think?
Yikes. That's what I think. Yikes. One. Okay. Here's the cool thing about it. You see the Akali gets countered by the Garen. You see Ola, perfect. Good combo, and then the Aurelion Soul. What are you matching up against these kinds of picks coming in from Elmo? You gotta use this Alistar and the Shyvana really good.
Sure.
The Camille diving in like a bat out of hell is gonna be very big as well. For the Saya to free hit, for the Akali to dive the back lines. There's a lot of ways to initiate on the side of one step Fatal. But at the end of the day, this is a hyper carry Jinx. If people focus too much on the Garen, on the Olaf, on the Aurelion Soul, or even the Prof, one tick from this Jinx allows this Jinx to just go full on hyper carry and could potentially wipe out Femme Fatale. So that's one of the things we're going to be looking at here in fight. But as we break into this series, game number one, Elvo Leander gonna be on the red side. One Snap Femme Fatale gonna be on the blue side for you, boys and girls. So we have Rogue on the Akali, Den on Alistar, Doi Doi on the Saya, Vampi on the Shyvana, and Pei on that Camille.
And on the red side, our Indonesian friends Kuroko on the Garen Baron laner. We have Gak Tao on the Brom support. We have Elvo Live on the Pew 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 Jinx and Villain. Is that Villainous, right? Villainous on the Olaf jungler right here, and we have Shosho on the mid Aurelion Sol, and here we go. The fight begins. We have a pretty safe early game for both sides right here. Brom is going to be a roaming one, going to help the Olaf along the way. Olaf is a slow starter as a jungler, but there it is with the help of the Brom. Is going to be pretty strong. Right, let's go.
Alright, I'm gonna need you to carry for a bit. I'm gonna fix something on my microphone because it's
Sure,
really
man. All right, got you, man. But here it is. Oh, it's damage coming in onto Shosho, but Shosho will survive, and there's not going to be first blood. But man, what a fight right here. Akali mid is doing it right here. It should be Shosho who is on top. It should be on top of this lane matchup right here, but it is the micro of Akali. Rogue doing it for one SE side, and bottom rift scutter is already being taken by Elvo, and there is one each at the top. It's going to be a battle also of ito, ang ganda na position ni Shyvana dito. Shyvana can initiate on the Aurelio. So if this is not spotted, Shyvana will de-ward potential wards right here. And they're gonna meet each other. Halik muna, kiss muna, and Olaf flashes away because Akali was on his way, on her way also to meet up with the Olaf. Good reaction right there by the Olaf, and he's out of there. But man, Olaf without the flash is gonna be trouble for the red team. But still, we're still early in this game, and Aurelio so forced to back away.
I don't know about this, but based on what I'm gonna be seeing here, I got a big question for you, Leoric.
Yes, man.
4 minutes, who's gonna take this draft? Who's gonna be winning it in that first dragon fight?
I respect the early spike of Olaf, really. Olaf is very strong in the early game, and they have the bomb who's also very strong in the early part of the game. But here, wait, hold on, at the top. Oh, there it is, the follow, what do you call it, flash by Vambi. Turns Garen into dragon food, and Garen goes down. First blood going on to the One Snap Esports, and it is gonna be the Shyvana. He is feeding like hell.
Oh man. Considering what happened there, that's gonna be big.
Yes.
Big stuff for the side of Elvo here. But now, okay, yes, you got that kill. The question is, how are you gonna capitalize? What do you think, Leoric? How are Elvo gonna be able to capitalize with that first one?
Yeah, it is, it is the One Snap Esports who got that first blood. It's Shyvana right now. Shyvana doesn't have the ultimate, so she has to stack up that charge right there for the ultimate just in time for this, for this dragon is gonna be spawning in 18 seconds. Olaf is gonna be helping the push here, the pressure here in the mid. But man, Akali's Michael is pushing away Shosho. That's the big news right here, man. It should be the Aurelio Sol who should be owning this lane, but so far it's Akali on top of this fight, and that is gonna be something right here. The dragon is already alive. It's gonna be the Infernal Drake above all, and this is very high up in the priority list when it comes to this game. So everyone is coming in, even the Camille, the Baron laners are on their way here. Garen is TPing up. And Dragon is already being started right here. This is going to be very big for blue team. Red team will have to try to deny this. This is a Shyvana, mind you. And Alistar is zoned out by the Olaf. And there it is. Dragon is already... The Olaf is zoned out by the Alistar, sorry. And there it is. First Dragon of the game is going to go to the Blues team. 1 SE getting one thing at a time. This is going to be very big for them. But again, that mid play right there. Sabi na nga ba, Aurelio Sol is being pushed away in this mid, and with the visit of Camille, what a rotation right there. They got another one on the board, 2-0 on the scoreboard, and just like that, 3K gold lead goes to 1 SE. They're not done yet. The dragon is eating Jinx alive, and another dragon foot goes down, and that is 3-0 4K just like that.
All right, now here's the catch coming in from the side of Elvo. Lots of things you need to worry about. Yes, it was beautiful. The hyper carry that we talked about earlier, lots of stuff to consider. But at the end of the day right now, it's the Shyvana controlling this game. It's the first Drake going to the side of One Snap. Oh, hold that thought. They're going to catch out one. Olaf is going to be going for it. 5-point XP, that's going to be enough. So Rogue is going to turn it around instead. And that is going to be a kill out to the Olaf. Slain by Rogue. Just like that. So now it's going to be 4-0. So going back to what I was saying here, they're not using their draft well enough. There's a lot of problems they need to patch up here. And it's because of these small skirmishes. One Snap are taking the small fights, taking wins and advantages out of them, and then they capitalize. for the
True.
side of Elvo, they're having a hard time, mainly because they can't go in full force just yet because the Jinx is not yet online.
All right. Top third is already one plate left, and it should go down in a bit after that push. But mind you, Rift Herald is already spawned. We are 6 minutes into the game. Blue team is already there. Red team is marching towards that to contest that, but they're gonna be focusing on the turret right there. Already so, man, what are you doing? That's no man's land right there. Brom send out an ultimate, and it's gonna whip and hit one champion only. But if they're not done yet, 4 versus 3. Red team is in a good position right here. One blue team goes down, but the
Saya?
damage from the Saya with the pulverize right there, but it's not gonna be enough. Shaya does kill the soul right there. It is gonna be messy. 3 champions on the red side dying and 2 on the blue side. It is still on SE coming on top of that fight. No, no Rift Herald take, but man, 1 SE still on top of it. 7-2.
After trade. Man, considering that fight up there, that's gonna be something that skyrockets the lead of One Snap Femme Fatale even further. Why? Because if you look at this Herald now, yes, there was no take just yet, but that's a lot of gold going to their side. That makes them even stronger going into this Herald fight. And now it's gonna be Elvo gonna be trying to actually contest this. The question is whether they can contest it. They know that the Shyvana right now does not have the ult. So without a Shyvana ult here, the Olaf could potentially be good. But the Jinx isn't around as well. So now they're going to be going in for the fight here, forcing it out. Garen's not going to be able to do much. They're going to be chasing down to Garen. The Barry's already popped. Shyvana's not going to stop until she pops. Going to be able to take down one, possibly. No, actually, Elbo's going to be getting up until the Garen falls. That's going to be one game for the side of Elbow. Bambi's not going to be stopping. And now, going to be going for more here mid lane. If this Bambi set up coming in with the ult and the pop and the dive, it's not gonna be enough to take out this Aurelion Soul, but still, that's gonna be the first tower being taken out. XO gonna be forced back into the base, and with this dragon spawning in 20 seconds, Yorick, what's the lay of the land right now? Oh, fight.
Fight muna. Akali is gonna be gunned down by the Jinx. Pew. Blue team will have to back away. Evasive maneuvers right here by the cow, who is out of trouble, but that will open up the dragon for the red team. This is gonna be the opening that they're looking for. But so far, so good for the Shyvana, man. I think Shyvana's gonna be the MVP right here. But without his teammates, what can she do? It is the dragon being taken, and this should even out the dragon count of this game. Red team will have no contest here in this dragon. Shyvana is late. We'll just have to back away. So man, no 9-4 on the scoreboard. The gold lead to be exact is at 11k onto the blue side. 11k at 9 minutes in the game is a lot. Right now, even if Femme Fatale lost that dragon, it's not gonna matter that much. What matters is this 11k gold lead that they have. Are they gonna be able to take care of this lead and balloon this further into the game? They know that they are very painful. They know that they're very tanky, and they know they're in the momentum right now, and they should be capitalizing on this. And speaking of capitalizing, it is gonna be Camille at the top, who's gonna go on to this Olaf. That's how confident they are right now. Brom is gonna first kill on Pay, and Pay is out of there. But yeah, they are now gonna transition onto the mid right here. Bottom, si Shaya is gonna be split pushing right here. Let's see what the plan is. Mabubuhay na po ang first Baron of the game in the next 20 seconds, and that should be where the next skirmishes are gonna happen.
Looking at the map right now, you're already seeing a lot of control coming in from One Snap. With One Snap taking control of the fights here, that means that they're not going to be able to actually allow this Jinx to farm. You're already seeing the Alistar just diving under tower. They might actually try to go for this, considering that the dive was already done by One Snap, but they're just going to back off. So knowing that there's a Saya pushing in the mid lane, they need to address the issue first. They need to farm up. They need to buy more time. The question is how they're going to be buying time, Leoric, because right now it's not looking good for Elvo. Considering that One Snap have a lot in their tank, a lot of ways to actually scale even further, and at the same time, they're in a really big lead. Look at that gold. Look at that gold. It's roughly above 10,000 gold. Not good at math, that's why I'm shoutcasting. But with 4 towers being taken out already by the side of One Snap Femme Fatale, that's tower advantage. That's map control. That's gold lead. That's kill leads as well. But hold that thought though, Doidoy might actually get caught out here, popping that ult. The Olaf is going to be turned though. That is going to be a
Boom.
kill. And then Bambi from the side takes out the Aurelion Soul with that roll. Now it's the Garen trying to run the three members dead for the side of Elbow Oleander. That is going to open up Baron. That is the Jinx and the Braum out of the party and out of the contest. If they make sure that the rocket coming in from Jinx does not get that steal, man, oh man, this is a huge lead for One Snap and Fatal.
Yes, man. The big purple worm is next in the menu, and I think there's not gonna be a contest right here from red team. Man, what a fight at the top! I thought it is gonna be Elbow who is gonna be coming up on top of that fight, but man, Shaya with the ultimate evasion right there just erases everyone. And when the dragon came in, it was for the books, man. Everyone became dragon food. Everyone was running away. Evasive maneuvers from that point on. It is one SE in a very comfortable lead right now. They have a 16k cushion right here that they can play with. And I think this is going to be a short game. They have the Baron buff right now. Let's see what the setup is going to be.
Alright, thinking about how things are going right now, Elva are gonna need to try to find a way back. The Kuroko on that Garen already being taken out. Bambi gets caught out here by the Star Surge. As the GA though, they could just continue forcing this fight. The Akali's getting the free hit. The ult is gonna cut in. That is already 3 dead. And now caught in no woman's land. Here comes another one. That is Bambi just being absolutely unstoppable. The Aurelion Soul is gonna be forced back, but with 4 dead on the side of Elbow. 15 seconds on the clock for that Drake. They are not gonna be able to contest that. Death timers all around. Towers being pushed. Bambi taking control, and then the rest of One Snap Femme Fatale just pressuring the towers here. You already see Pei doing a lot with this top lane tower. This bottom lane tower is all that's left for the side of Elbow, but this Akali's already ready to go for that push. They might actually go for the end here, but with the discipline coming in from One Snap Femme Fatale, they're gonna back off, go for the next Drake before they go for the finish. Smart play, discipline, methodical. Elbow need to find a way back.
All right, with the map control that blue team has right now, when SE Esports is doing it right here, the third Drake of the game is gonna be taken without any contest. Only one inhibitor turret left here on the red side. That's a big problem for them, man. The waves will just keep pushing in and pushing in, putting them into the defensive form right here. And with the control again of the map by the One Snap Esports, they're gonna be choking out this red team from farm, from kills right here. Let's see, they're going to be focusing on Pei. Pei is in trouble right here, but Pei
But
has
the
this
Olaf is
ultimate
too
amount of Olaf destroyed right there. 1 versus 2, and Aurelius Sol will say, I don't want any part of that, is out already. They will have to try to defend this bottom turret right here, and they are just right there.
Yeah, this is hard because now you think about it, this Aurelion Soul had to scale up and had to be massive going into the fights to buy time for the Jinx in the late game. That did not happen because the rotation coming in from Villainous along with XOXO was not enough to compensate. The early first blood from the Garen as well means that the Garen has not been a threat to the side of One Snap and Fatal. But speaking of threats, Kuroko might actually get caught out here, dropping that ward. Gonna be rewarded. Probably. Nope, not gonna be enough. But look at the waves. Full control. One Stop Femme Fatale just waiting for this Baron to spawn in. Elva Oleander are gonna be stuck at base here. They might actually get caught out. XOXO dropping low. The ult is already popping. It's not gonna be enough to keep that dragon alive. Here comes the other big bad dragon though, diving in, getting stunned by the Braum. The Garen is gonna be popping that ult, but the GA is gonna be there. Jinx is already gone. So now Braum is trying to free hit, trying to tank it up, but it might not be enough. One Stop Femme Fatale dropping really low, but the core is just gonna go in for the kills, or is it gonna be enough? That is the question. Elbow is staying alive to defend this. The rampage on that Camille, not gonna be enough. And just like that, One Stop Femme Fatale to game number 1.
What a fight right there, man. Once the Femme Fatale sensing blood in the water just went for the juggler right away. It was pretty close, man. Good entry by the Aurelius Sol right there. But when Shyvana went in and went under the third, it was trouble for blue team. One Stop Esports though, keeping their composure and really went for good pickoffs 1 point on the one pickoff at the time, and they were able to push the Nexus. The Nexus was taking so much creep damage right there. It was softened up for them at the latest part of the fight. It was just a little pokes, and they got the win for them.